Hello and welcome to this Master System Let's Play of Taito Chase HQ. I really like this game and I'm looking forward to playing this. I think you've probably seen my previous Let's Play, which is the sequel to this. This is a far superior version of the same sort of idea, but there's no guns in this one. I'm going to play with the music on, because the engine sounds aren't very exciting. And yeah, we've got no money, so let's go. This is Nancy at Chase HQ. We've got an emergency here. Ralph, the Idaho slasher, is fleeing toward the suburbs. The target vehicle is a blue British sports car. Over. Okay, so we start the game immediately driving. And we go left and right, and it's a driving game. So, should you see one of these before? There's a split route option you get there, and all that basically does is if you pick the correct direction, you get to the target vehicle in a quicker time. Here we go, we found him. Come here, Ralph. Your slashing days are over. So it's more effective to ram from the side than it is to ram from the corners. And you can see bottom left there's a damage meter which is filling up. Get him soon. That's it. That's the end of stage one. Stage one complete. Okay, you're under arrest on suspicion of first-degree murder. Okay, so we've got a bit of money now. And we've got some options. I've never been able to afford the supercharger. The oil gives us a maximum speed boost, so we'll get some of that. And the turbo is very handy. Sometimes it doesn't go as well as it did in that previous mission, and you'll get caught up in cars and make mistakes, and the extra turbo is very useful. And tyre helps the handling, and bumper is... Well, the manual just says that it offsets the maximum speed loss, I think, but it wasn't very well written, so I'm not sure. And one little thing I've noticed is that the 30 and the 50 have got a slightly different zero from the rest of it. And this is the kind of attention to detail you get in a Master System title. So I think I'll get the tyre, because the handling is quite important. It doesn't really make much difference, to be honest. It's kind of like you feel like you're buying something, but apart from the turbo, there's very little sort of difference in actually what happens. Still, on to the next mission. This is Nancy at Chase HQ. We've got an emergency here. Carlos, the New York armed robber, has been spotted in the yellow sports car on the freeway. Over. Alright, let's go. You thought you could evade us forever, Carlos? So you lose quite a bit of speed if you hit things like the barrels. And there's some cardboard boxes and not banisters, hurdles in the previous level. One thing that's quite quaint about this game is that the going in and out of the tunnels causes the camera to sort of lock in the middle, so you can tell when one's coming up. There we go. Hope he's got nothing flammable in the explosive in the back of the car. The manual recommends hitting from the side rather than directly from behind, but to be honest, you just smash them any way you can. Bad guys have got amazing haircuts and sunglasses. Okay, you're under arrest on suspicion of first degree something or other, probably drugs. Usually you have to press a button to skip stuff. Oh well. Okay, definitely want another turbo, and yeah, in fact we can afford all of that, can't we? The supercharger, we can't afford it, but it gives you better acceleration. Don't really feel like I need it. This is Nancy at Chase HQ. We've got an emergency here. A gang of Chicago pushers are fleeing towards the suburbs. The target vehicle is a German sports car. Over. Okay, let's go. Obviously this is dramatically cut down from the arcade version, but I do really like this game. It's very sort of... I just like the music, and it's just kind of a chill gameplay. And I'm not usually this good at it, so it's quite nice. Usually when I record a Let's Play, my skill dip, but actually I seem to be doing a bit better at it today. So collect all the hurdles there. Here we go. Right, come here, you pushers. Come on, one more. Yes, got him. Let's enter stage 3 already. I am doing well. Really don't do this well normally. Check this guy out. Cool mustache, bro. On suspicion of selling drugs. Yeah, spy all of that. Yeah, let's go. Next mission. This is Nancy at Chase HQ. We've got an urgency here. The LA kidnapper is speeding toward the outskirts of town in a red two-seater. Over. Okay. But what I like about this game is that there's nothing in the gameplay that changes because there's a kidnap victim in the passenger seat. You still ram the car. Ah! That'll teach me for saying I'm doing this well. Okay. Ah. So in the centre there's a distance meter to the suspect car. Oh. Not looking like I'm going to reach the thing in time. Oh no! So we'll continue, and quite kindly you get an extra minute. Should be able to catch them now. I'm looking for red cars that are acting suspicious, but none of them have got the arrow above them. Okay, the distance meter's really low now, so we should be seeing them soon. Here we go. And you get quite a large time bonus when you do reach them, so... Okay, we're out of turbos. That's okay. Oh, there's boulders in the track now. So I think that's what they are. Ah, no! Oh, it's so frustrating when they've got so little damage to give and too far away. Come back! Just follow the giant fireball. Come on, one more hit. Hey! Okay, you're under arrest on suspicion of kidnapping. No sign of the victim. Maybe they're in the boot, which makes me feel really bad for smashing the car. Oh, I don't know why I tried to select the turbocharger. Okay. Stage 5, this is the last one. This is Nancy at Chase HQ. We've got an emergency here. The Eastern Bloc spy from Washington is fleeing towards the suburbs. Ooh, target vehicle is unknown. Alright, let's try and get as fast as we can. Lucky there wasn't anything on the side of the track. One thing that sometimes goes wrong on that decision is that if you're avoiding a car and you duck to the left to avoid the car, it sometimes goes, oh, you want to take the left-hand route, do you? And you end up taking a massively long detour. Okay. Smash this Eastern Bloc spy and get home for tea. Oh, this is set in New York, so it's probably coffee. Come on, a few more rams and we should be able to win. Oh, 10. Yes, got him. Okay, you're under arrest on suspicion of espionage and first-degree murder. Oh, we can't see his face. Okay, so you may be wondering why we're in the shop again. The reason is, to pad out the length of the game, you start over from the beginning. This is Nancy at Chase HQ. We've got an emergency here. Ralph, the Idaho slasher, is fleeing towards the suburbs again. So basically what they do is, on the back of the box it says, well, I've got the box in front of me, it says rounds 5, so that's the 5 stages done, and levels 3, and it seems like what they do is they turn a 5 level game into a 15 level game. I'm not sure I'm going to finish that, but I'm just going to keep playing until we run out of continues, because I am having a lot of fun playing this. And you can see possibly how slightly less favourable chases can go. Ah. Yeah, this game really captures what I like about 8-bit games, and it's that kind of like cute, really simplistic versions of arcades. If you look at the actual arcade game in this, it's ridiculously detailed. you know, there's so much going on graphically, and this just strips all that out. But it keeps the, you know, the catchy tune and the basic gameplay, and I don't know, it just feels quite streamlined. And I think you probably like these games and don't need telling, or you don't understand what I'm talking about, which is fine. I think this is actually as far as I've ever got. So that's good. Don't know if I'll get through all 3 rounds, but you never know. So this is Nancy again, and we've got the same thing, Carlos, the New York armed robber. And the tracks are the same, and I don't know, I mean, you know, it costs a lot of money to make ROMs back then, and if you can save space, and you're going to do it. So the actual, the whole game with this fits in 128 kilobytes, which is just hilarious if you look at how big files are these days, and the kind of assets you have on the game nowadays. I was having to clear up my Steam library, and I deleted a couple of games that were about 60 gigabytes in size to free up some space for more recordings, and just hilarious to me that these games are so big now. Anyway. Actually, I might be wrong. This could be 256k, which is 2 mega power. Okay, so we're running out of turbos, but I should have enough time to catch up with him and smash the remaining bit of damage we need. No, we don't get an extra bonus for him coming back into view. Ah, bad luck. Hit the rock. Okay. You have to be quick when you continue, because the distance just carries on. The game doesn't wait around for you to make a decision. Oh, I forgot you got your turbos back. Here we go. See if we can get to round 3 at least. I think I'll be pleased with that. But you never know how these things are going to go. Just everything about that image is so 1990. Oh, we're out of money. Never mind. No bumper for us today. Gang of Chicago pushers are flee to other suburbs in a green sports car. Couldn't decide which way to go there. It isn't very exciting if you go the other route, it's just you have another bit of track and you happen to take longer, that's all really. been meaning to go back to watch or replay my special criminal investigation Let's Play. So I think that had a few more gimmicks and things in it. And obviously you can shoot at the enemies then. Now, continue. Okay. Remember that game, the track's a bit more detailed as well. Overall, I think this is still my favourite out of the two. Oh, we catch them soon. We're about to run out of time. Here we go. Oh no. Come back, you pushers. Ah, oh no, this might be the end of us. Yep, the end. Huh. So that's it's useful to see the map there. That's what happens when you pick a different route. So that was Chase HQ. It's quite funny, the box has Taito about 3 times on the side. Or twice at least. I'm just going to leave it running because I wanted to show you one last thing before I end the episode. It's not doing it. I thought it might go to an attract mode. Here we go. Your mission is to catch up with criminals. That's definitely one of my fondest memories of the Master System, is the shoddy translation and typos like that. The manual's full of typos. Wow, I've never actually watched one of these demos before. The driving's a little bit suspect. It's like when a Doom level goes wrong. It's going to collect all the cars, or... Yep. So that was Chase HQ. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.